In a world where defending your reputation meant everything and credibility was established through style and originality, graffiti was born. For the last 40-plus years, through fights, wars, and raids, writers sacrificed everything to develop the art of writing. Now, Graffstars will give you a front-row seat into the minds of some of the most influential writers of our time.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, man, you know what I mean? It's my man D1 NYC. What's good, bro? This is Big Hack. What you up to, man?
Glad to be out here again with you for episode 2.
Yes,
of
sir.
Our podcast.
Graffstars.
HD Network, we doing it, you know what I mean? Heckin' Duel.
Did a little bit of painting earlier today.
Yeah.
Almost got grabbed up. And it was a pretty close call considering the fact, you know, but that's what you get for trying to do stupid things during the daytime, you know?
One thing that I got to say about you specifically is that you was able to just get out of Queens, you know, and have an impact in different neighborhoods. What was some of the you know, most important places that you think were you know, you had to be visible at in order to make an impact?
I had to go take my stuff to those money neighborhoods where most people would go, particularly the lower sides, you know. Obviously, you know, around Broadway, Canal Street, you know, Spring, Prince, you know, around the areas where people went to clubs, you know.
Gotcha.
Those were like high traffic areas that most people went to on the weekend. So I had to like look at going to areas like that. And if not that, then, you know, like areas where other prominent writers dwelled at, so I could be in their face, particularly in their neighborhood, so I could gain their visibility,
right,
and do stuff like that, you know, and just hitting those areas.
We got to get a perspective from an LES writer.
Yo, I got a perfect person just for that right now. Yo, what up? Who's this? Can you hear me? Yes, sir. Yo, so you on the HD podcast right now? Obviously, it's my boy Heck. He's got a couple of questions for you. We both was talking about bombing and coming out and hitting different neighborhoods and what it took. And so we wanted to get a perspective from someone of your pedigree, a.k.a. SOE TNS. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Born in 1964. Same shit as everybody else. Poor. Everybody was poor. There wasn't shit to do but rob people or write on walls. And I kind of like writing on walls, you know? So I chose that route. And that route led me to a crazy life that, you know, till today, I still live to today. I write on anything. I write on, if you park your shit in front of my shit and you don't tell me it's yours, I'll write on it. And that's you know, it's just when I was in 4th grade in public school in New York, they used to make you, when you went to the bathroom, you used to have to go with a pair, 2 of you, you know, per pass. Yeah, the buddy system, boom. So, there was this kid in my class. This kid, everybody used to fuck with him and everything, but I always, you know, I always was a scrappy little motherfucker anyway. So I kind of, you know, I kind of always like to hang with the misfits and shit like that. So they paired me up with this dude. This dude, he, you know, he was my friend in class and everything.
Yeah.
When we get to the bathroom, mind you, I'm 9 years old. When we get to the bathroom, this motherfucker tells me, "Yo, Richie, hold the door. Make sure nobody comes in."
Yeah.
So I put my foot on the door and I'm holding that shit. I don't know what the fuck this nigga pulls out some fucking contraption out of his pants, untaps it, and he just takes a fucking big KOE tag on the fucking wall, and the shit was dripping. And then he said, and then he told me, come here, Rich. He said, "Here, write your name." So I said, "Fuck it." I wrote my name, Richie, on the wall. Boom. Right? So we went to class, and the smell alone, I got high off the smell. It was the smell. That stinky fucking Flowmaster, that shit was like intoxicating.
Damn.
So when we get to class, when we get to class, you know, we sit in class, and about 10 minutes later, the fucking goddamn principal, the assistant principal, comes to the class and talks to the teacher, and then all of a sudden he says, Keith, Richie, report to the principal's office. So we went over there, bang. I wrote my name Richie, and they busted us.
Oh, shit.
You know? So I took the weight. I took the weight for Keith. I was like, nah, I wrote that.
Yeah.
I took the whole weight. And after school, that nigga told me, he said, Richie, man, I appreciate that, man. My parents would have fucked me up and everything. I said, don't worry, Keith. I said, don't worry, Keith, you're my boy. And you know what he did? He gave me the fucking pilot full of ink. And that was it. It was a wrap after that.
Damn.
He told me, write on everything. Just change your name. He said, change your name. Don't write your name because you're going to get busted. And I didn't have an idea.
Yeah.
I didn't have the idea yet in my head about you got to have a secret name, you know? I didn't know the fundamentals. So when he told me to change my name, I got in my notebook, right?
Yeah.
And I just started trying to come up with names and shit, and, you know, this and dash. You know, you come out with all them stupid names and shit. And the next thing you know, on my notebook, there was a KOE tag.
Yeah.
And I took the KOE and I took the K out, and I put AOB, AOE, BOE, COE, and when I got to SOE, that was it. That was it. Boom. That was it.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Love it.
That was it. And then,
you know,
my original tag was Soul 2. Because back in the days, you know what I'm saying, there was a number thing. You know, you had to, you know.
Right. Bantu and all
so
the
my
dudes.
partner told me, he said, yo, I asked everybody, is there another SOE? And nobody, nah, I never heard of that. And everything. So boom, and little by little, I dropped the 2. And I, you know, because, you know, one letter could determine you getting busted by a cop.
Right.
One letter.
Wow.
One number. You know? Sometimes you take tags and you can't dress them shits up.
Yeah.
But regardless, anyway, after that shit, you know, it was a wrap. I got introduced to some sanitation trucks.
Yeah.
And I did so much damage, they wanted to sue my father. My father was a cop.
Yeah.
They wanted to sue him for fucking thousands of dollars. I rode on every goddamn. I lived in the truck. In the truck yard. The truck yard was across the street from the project.
Gotcha.
From Baruch's project. And I just that was it. Flat black and motherfucking and fat caps all day. SOEs until everybody was sick of my shit. You know? And then as I grew up, you know, as bombing streets and everything, you see, I may not have king the trains, but I'm gonna tell you, there was a point where I had the trains, my lines. Now, I'm not talking about all city, my lines. And shit, and the trucks in the streets, I had those shits in the yoke. You know what I'm saying? I had those shits in the fucking goddamn headlock, B. You know? But it was ever since 4th grade when I got that whip for that shit.
Yeah.
And all of that shit that you know, and as I went along, I figured it out. You know, you start to figure shit out. You know, you start to figure out, you know what I'm saying? You learn the ground yourself. Yeah. You know? You get jumped, you get robbed, you get chased, you get all types of shit. And it's like, oh, shit. You know? But most of all, what you want to come out at the end of the day is with respect.
Right.
You know?
Respect over
you know
everything.
You don't respect me, I'm gonna rip you in the fucking shit. You know? You know what I'm saying? I do like Mike Tyson said, I'll fuck you in the ass so you respect me, you fuck.
Yo, so real quick, not to you know, not to go off topic or anything like that.
Go.
Yo, you mentioned that the pilot was the first thing that got you addicted and everything, and I'll tell you what, you really made that kid, you probably made that kid real proud, because that you are like one of the masters of the chisel tip style. What do you think is most important when coming out, besides selecting your name and how you came about selecting your name? Is it the throw-ups, the hand styles, the piecing, the bombing prowess?
I'm going to tell you,
ability. Like, what do you think is most important for coming out?
I'm going to be real with you, and I'm going to keep it 100. This is my opinion, and this is, you know what I'm saying? But I think your tag, your hand style, that's your signature. It's like signing a check. You can't do a piece on a check.
Right.
That's
right.
true. Good point.
You can't do a throw up on a check. You got to sign that shit. So to me, I think your hand style would be off the top. That's the order I went in.
Basically, like foundation, right?
Yeah. Once you got your tag, then you start to open eyes. Wait a minute, this nigga's nice. You understand?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think your tag, I think piecing is towards like when you get older. Okay, cool. Now you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. But a tight throw up and a fresh tag.
Yeah.
Your hands down. You got my attention. And you know what I'm saying? Your hands got to be nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And where the crew where I come from, for the Lower East Side TNS, it was, and back in those days, in the late '70s and shit, it was about your tag. It was about your tag. Everybody tagged. The first pieces were tags outlined.
That's true.
You understand?
That's how you start.
Them early stay highs and all that shit. They was them ins, and all that shit. They were just tags outlined
with the polka dots and shit. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, with polka dots and all fucking all. You know what I'm saying? All, whatever. Because everybody got high on all types of shit. So motherfuckers was doing fairy dust shit, all types of shit.
Oh shit.
But tag for sure, bro. Tag.
Oh, word.
Most important.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
That's real fresh, though, man. Like I said, you have one of the nicest hand styles, man. And you also got a freaking dope throw up, too, man. A lot of people sleep on that, man. They don't really realize that you had it really going on with that whole thing. So, tell us about the climate in 1980, early 1980s.
Right.
When you started off, the Baruch Pop projects, obviously from there, your days hanging out with RTW when they were in their prime, a little bit about EL1, maybe a little mention about hanging out with your guys like Keith Haring, LA2 or LA Rock or La Rock or however he goes by it. All those dudes. Why don't you tell us about those guys that you rolled with? Because I mean, you have a pretty
prominent
history
word
that needs to be heard. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you definitely a big part, massive part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I guess knowing a little bit about how it was back then. No, for sure, man. Put us on because we want to be there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, good man. Thank you, fellas, man.
No doubt.
It was sometimes in life.
Yeah.
This happens to all of us, or it's gonna happen to all of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a time in your life where you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
As opposed to always being in the wrong place at the wrong time. For some reason, when it came to Graff, my situations and my analysis of it, I was always in the right place at the right time. And when it was wrong, I fought hard to make it right.
Gotcha.
Between my crew and another crew. I try to always keep peace and everything. But, and that comes heavy from EL3.
Yeah.
EL3, the present TNS.
Yeah. Word, rest in peace, man.
He was like a modern day Douglas MacArthur with his shit. And I didn't even understand his strategic style until I went into the Marines myself. And I was like, wow, I was already in the Marines with when I was in TNS, because that shit was like being in the Marines. You know what I'm saying? If you had a problem with somebody of the crew that day, you had to fight that nigga right there, one-on-one. Like that, knuckle the fuck up and knot each other up and everything.
Right.
It used to be, it wasn't a cakewalk. EL wasn't having it. It wasn't that type of party with TNS. But after rocking with TNS and shit, which getting down with that shit was like, it was like basically like the service. You had to take the test. You had to, the whole same shit. You had to pass a lot of tests.
Physicals and shit.
You got to go through a lot of shit, man.
Right.
So after getting down with them and then boom, boom, and people already seeing, damn, this nigga's so, because I constant elevation.
Yeah.
Constant elevation. Take it to the every day. You have to take it to the next level every day. You know, not fucking every week, every fucking day.
Yeah. That's funny because we were talking about that earlier, D. We were like, "Yo, you know, like how do you sit there and say, you know what, I want to make people talk about me tomorrow or tonight?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what did it take for you to go out there and make them talk about you?
First of all, the first thing you had to do was you had to plan your missions ahead. Always have a stash of paint, and you know what I'm saying, for those times when your father came home and got on your fucking case and said you were never gonna be nothing and all this bullshit, and you had to listen to that speech. So after that shit, I was like, okay, watch this, you know. And I grab a bag of flat blacks and I would fuck every fucking truck up from FDR all the way to fucking Delancey Street, you know, inside and outside, everything. You know, so I just destroy every elevator in the development. I go to if it was raining outside and you couldn't write, fuck it. I go inside, I write on everybody's elevators, hallways, and all that shit. Everybody, and I lived in a project that was 27 buildings, and I covered that shit in 2 hours.
Shit.
You know, then I started doing throw-ups on the roof towers. Yeah. The roof towers facing the Williamsburg Bridge. I was doing throws there. That way, when you go by the bridge, you would see my fucking throw up in the projects. You know, always fucking. But at the same time, there was a guy in my neighborhood who was the neighborhood DJ, who may he rest in peace. He recently passed. CY Kaz 2. CY was the neighborhood DJ.
Okay.
And I knew that he wrote graffiti, so I was always trying to help him with his crates when he would finish doing the jam. Yeah, I would help him bring his crates home and everything. Because at the same time, I secretly wanted to be a DJ. You know,
matter of fact, I think D told me that you used to DJ or something. Or you used to dabble with the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wanted to be a DJ.
Yeah,
badly. That shit. DJ is the only thing that could take me away from graffiti.
That's it.
You know,
another element of hip hop. Yeah, hip hop, man.
Exactly. So what happened? I'm chasing this motherfucker for months, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Kaz. Take me to the train. These motherfuckers are walking by me with fucking, because he used to write with P.O. from the Master Blasters, and that's how I found out that the Master Blasters is originally from the Lower East Side. You know, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
that wasn't Iz's crew or nothing. Iz was just a member. His right hand man. Remember? Anyway, when I was one day after the jam, no, check this shit out. This is the craziest shit. One day we bringing all the equipment into his house and everything. Boom. So we get all the shit into his room, and when we would get into the room, there was this big white man sitting down, you know, like arranging his paint. Yeah. Into, you know, like he had all his colors laid out and on the floor, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, you write graffiti? I went up to him real cocky. You know, like, yo, you write graffiti? Yo, and Kaz said, yo, so you don't know who that is? And I said, nah, who the fuck is it? He said, that's Is the Wiz. Yo, I fucking, I caught a heart attack right there. That shit was like the fucking Dalai Lama. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
And when was that? When was that? What year was that?
That had to be like 19. That had to be like 79.
Damn,
not even.
And already you was like, damn, yo, that's Is. Imagine, damn, that's early on.
Now, do you understand what I mean about being in the right place at the right time?
Shit, hell yeah.
And check this out, man. So those niggas, they getting ready to go bomb. They gonna drop a bomb. Yeah. And they was arranging colors, so these niggas was doing top to bottom. Damn. So I'm like, you know, all I got is a pilot with ink, halfway full of ink, and I'm asking him, take me with you, yeah, and everything. But my father was a cop, and everybody knew that.
Gotcha.
So Kaz was like, yo, Rich, your pops should kill me, man. Yeah. Your pops should kill me. Not yet, Rich. You ain't ready yet. He's like, keep bombing. And Is the Wiz told me. Is the Wiz told me. He said, yo, so you already got it down packed, man. Just wait a little, get a little older, because I was mad little. You know what I'm saying? I was mad little with heavy nuts. mad heavy nuts. I was like, yo. So I watched them. I watched them go down. I walked them. I followed them all the way to the train station.
Yeah.
And shit. Him and Iz were going down the stairs. And I swear to God, I almost cried. I was like, what the fuck, man? You know, what the fuck?
I missed my shot.
So I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I was frustrated. So it wasn't until I got with TNS that I finally, they took me, there was this kid, BK, man, he rests in peace too. BK and Snap, they took me to 175th in Broadway.
Yeah.
The C's and the A's. And when I saw 4 rows of trains like that, and these niggas was popping their caps like, yo, go in, so. And I was like, that's it?
Word, because you had to be invited. You had to be invited to you had to be invited to them fucking layups in the trains, right?
175th was 175th was the shit, man. To this day, I love that shit.
Damn.
Well, what was it like in 175th when you were going there? Was it a cakewalk or was it a spot that was like real dangerous? Because I know when I was
the only thing you really had to watch up there when you got like to the 121 and to the 175th and all that shit, was the ball busters. You know, just watch the ball busters. Yeah, because them niggas strip you butt naked and you know what I'm saying, and recite the national anthem right in front of your face. You know, so yeah, them niggas, you know what I'm saying, and we didn't really, you know what I'm saying, we was like a little tough crew. Yeah. So I'm not saying that people feared us, but we had the respect and everything. That was like, you know, so going to the D yard and to other boroughs, it became nothing for us because we had to, you know what I'm saying, we had to establish respect because you had to. At some point, you got to knuckle up. Right. You know. Right. You know, straight up.
That's what I was going to ask you. What did it take to earn respect back then?
It was a good. I mean, you probably didn't even have to fight a lot. Yeah. You just had to make a you know, make a motherfucker. Make a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Feel one. You know, boom, knock him out. Gotcha. Do whatever, but just or even if you lose the fight, but if you fought. Right. If you fought like a warrior, you was good. You know?
I respect that.
You was good. Yeah, but then like in 1979 and shit, right? I was coming from the library. Yeah. And I was fucking I took out a book for a book report because I was into oceans and shit like that, like sharks. Yeah. So I was doing a book report on a motherfucking ocean, whatever the fuck, whatever, you know, fuck school, and then I'm walking by my school, and I look. There was this heated vent door because there was a swimming pool in the thing, so they had a heated vent door. These double doors, metal doors that everybody always tagged on them. Everybody, man, that shit had so many famous writers on it. I used to want to yank that shit off the hinges.
Take that shit on the train
I'm
with
walking
you.
I'm walking by my book. Yeah. I'm walking by with my book. And I saw a guy taking a tag on the fucking on the fucking thing.
On the door.
So yeah, I was already, you know what I'm saying? I was already a little hardcore, little TNS nigga already. You know, I thought I was. Yeah. You know, so I acted like I was. Yeah. So you know, I was like, boom, I rolled up on him and he turned around. When he turned around, he tried to hide his marker. And I was like, yo, what you wrote? You writing on that wall? You know, I started barking at him.
Yeah, you pressed him.
And everything. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I said, yo, what's that in your hand? That nigga showed me a white Pentel. I never saw them shits in my life. So who was it? Motherfucker. I tell the nigga, I say, yo, what you wrote? Yeah. What you write? Because he was gagging. He wouldn't tell me. So he was gagging. So I said, yo, what you wrote? That nigga pointed at the little baby. He said, hi, my name is Keith.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I was like, all right. So I was like, boom. So I was like, I didn't think of nothing. Oh, shit. Yeah. That you the dude that draws the baby. Because there's a million people that get their fame just out of the Lower East Side.
Yeah,
now,
Yeah.
You know, all them hipsters, they write anything, you know?
Yep.
You know, and both, they write shithead and they get famous. You know, and we write for 40 years and we don't get shit.
Right.
You know, so this nigga told me, yo, so we sat down, he told me, first thing he told me, that's how we made peace. He handed me the marker and he said, yo, here, you could keep it. And I looked at the marker.
Yeah.
And I took a tag on the I remember on the banister.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, because I had seen that people writing with those little white markers and I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally had one. I was like, oh shit. So the nigga we sitting down talking shit.
Yeah.
And we start smoking weed. Nigga was smoking some fucking hydroponic shit back in the days, bro. Nigga shit me. So he tells me, he says, yo, he said, so, he said, man, you don't know how it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I see your name all over the neighborhood and everything. And I was like, yeah, bro. You know, he said, I'm starting to see your shit up. You know, we hit it off.
Yeah.
And that nigga told me, he said, yo, you want to go to my studio? So I go to this nigga's studio.
Yeah.
I go to this nigga's studio. The nigga tells me, he puts 3 boxes in front of my face.
Damn.
He told me here.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me a case of quarts of Marsh ink.
Shit.
The other case was a case of Black Pirates. And then the case he put on top was a fucking box with 24 white pencils.
Damn.
He told me, here, so that's for you.
Did he rack
And
him
I
or
was
he had
like,
sponsorship
what?
or something?
I was like, what?
Yeah, where he got him
I
from.
said, Keith, are you serious? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did he rack those or what?
Oh, they gave him to him.
Nah, man. That nigga was already starting to make money. You know, his paintings back then, there was only like worth 8 G's, 10 G's, 15 G's.
Back then. Damn.
You know, back then, yeah. So he was, and plus, he had like foundations behind him, and you know what I'm saying? He had sold in Sotheby's. You know, he was starting to get into Sotheby's and all of that shit.
Right.
So he tells me, so I thank him and shit. He gave me some weed and everything. So back then, you know, I was young. I was probably 13, 14 years old, probably 13.
Wow.
But that nigga said, yo, he said, so listen, man, anytime you want to come, man, come hang out and everything. He said, yo, before you leave, so could you take a tag on the canvas?
Oh,
and I said, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a blank canvas hanging on the fucking thing. It was big. It was like 40 inches, like a big fucking canvas.
Yeah.
So I took 3 big soul tags on different. I put one on the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom, across, like that, real cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the next day I cut school and I went to that nigga's house.
Mm-hmm.
I was yelling out the window and that nigga was like, come on, so. And I was like, oh shit. I still didn't know who the fuck I'm fucking with.
Right,
know?
right.
I'm just like, yo, this dude just showed me love.
Yeah,
I went back to the crew.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to the crew and I was handing out pilots and ink and pastels like crazy.
Word. That's love too. That's love right there.
So then what happened? That nigga, yo, when I went, the second day that I went, when he opened the door, the canvas that was that I took the 3 tags.
Yeah.
He did characters like that, holding the name up and everything. There was characters. He completed the whole canvas.
Damn.
And I was bugging the fuck out. I was like, yo, can I have it? He said, so no, I already got a buyer.
Shit.
Back then, Keith had the juice.
Yeah.
That he'll make a canvas in front of your face and make one phone call and that shit sold. Damn. And he had it like that back then. So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I said, all right. He said, don't worry. So he said, you're gonna get some of that money.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some of that money. So I was like, you know, my head was in the clouds with graffiti. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have money. I ain't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and about you know, we hung out a few times after that. But about a week later, I came there on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I came there on the weekend. The
Yeah.
nigga tells me, he says, yo, so I got a check for you. He gives me a check.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I look at the check, and I was like, wait a minute, $700? And he said $7,000.
Oh, shit.
I was like, what? I was like, I was so young. When you was back in the days in New York,
yeah,
you didn't have ID till you was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't have ID. I didn't have a bank account. I was saying, what the fuck is this? So I took it to my mother. I took that shit to my mother.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Mom, look, bam. I did a painting, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, what? I sold a painting. She thought I was crazy. She was like, yo, whoever wrote this fucking check, you take that shit right back. And because that's how Puerto Ricans' mothers were. It was not, I don't want no grown nigga giving my son money.
Word.
You know? So I went back and I was like, damn. I was like, Keith, I can't take the money. Because, you know what I'm saying, my mother, you know, they worried about the check.
Yeah.
You know, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, no problem. He was like, yo, come by tomorrow. I'll take it to the bank. I'll cash it myself. Man, listen, look. I come out the motherfucking, I come out of school. I ran up that nigga's crib.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga gave me an envelope with 7 racks, B.
Shit.
Yo, I was 13, son.
Damn.
Man, I can't even get that shit myself right now.
Yo, you know who bought this shit?
Who?
Dennis Hopper.
Wow.
Shut up, the actor.
Dennis Hopper, the actor.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
The check had Dennis Hopper's name on it.
Damn.
Yo, and I was like, oh, shit.
13.
So Keith was telling me, he said, yo, Rich,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, yo, Soul, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So at that time, my partner in the streets in graffiti was LA too. So, you know, I'm the type of motherfucker, I like to share the wealth and the love, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm not, we could all eat, man. You know, we got to all live in this world, breathe the same air, do the same, go through the same bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I bought LA in. You know, boom. I was like, yo, L, you know, LA didn't believe me. So one day, if Keith was already, yo, I want to meet your partner.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, B, we're going to meet him. So I bought Keith Herring to LA's house.
Mm-hmm.
LA's mother looked through the peacoat and started screaming at LA. I could hear her through the door. She was going to tell that motherfucking cop's son to get that motherfucking white boy away from my door. I was like, I heard that shit, so I was like, yo, Keith, we got to go.
Yeah, well, we got to
You know,
bounce.
this lady's crazy, so we got to go. So I went to the back of the building, and I whistled, and that nigga came out the window, and I was like, yo, come down, nigga.
Yeah.
Emergency, come down. You know what I'm saying? That nigga came down, and I was like, yo, Keith, this is L.A., right in front of my building. 296 Delancey, right there, bam. This nigga said, oh, shit, L.A., man, good to meet you, man. You know, I love you, you and Soul B, you guys do your thing. You know, he started all that shit.
Yeah.
So we go back to the motherfucking thing. We go back to the thing, right? And we in the studio and everything. And that shit just wasn't sexy enough for me, B. My shit was trained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That studio shit, doing the canvas, that shit was cute and everything. When you killing time in the daytime or some shit. But every time the sun came down, the vandal came out of me. I was like, yo, gotta go. You know? So LA ended up, you know, LA was never really into the real hardcore vandalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but, you know, he did his thing. You know, he's thinking that, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. So he was, you know, he was happy where he was at when he started painting.
Word.
You know, just painting with Keith, hanging out with Keith and all of that. And we'd all hang out. We used to eat at Mr. Chow. We used to go to Mr. Chow. The last time that we went to Mr. Chow, yo, Andy Warhol was there.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Jean-Michel Basquiat was there. Motherfucking Mick Jagger was there. And Brooke Shields.
Damn.
And Steve Rupel from the fucking Palladium. So me and LA, back in those days on the low, I used to sell nickels of cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to have a hustle. So you know, I don't mean to be so blunt about it, but that's the truth.
Nah, it's all good,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
I used to have to make ends meet. You know, boom. So fucking me and LA, we go into the bathroom in Mr. Chow. That's just like a wall of mirrors in Enter the Dragon. That's just all mirrors. we you know what I'm saying? We standing inside the shit and like, yo, it's like 1,000 of us.
Yeah.
You know, so So me and LA, we passing the fucking aluminum foil with the shit. We taking hits.
Word.
And this guy's banging on the door, and he walks in. When he walks in, I was like, oh, we got busted.
Yeah.
He busted us. Shit powder on the nose and everything. We was busted. So I was like, fuck, you know, because Keith always used to tell us, be careful where you do shit, all right?
Yeah.
And everything. I was like, cool. So this nigga busted us, yo. So he started telling, yo, you guys got, you wipe your nose, you know. He started, So he was like, you guys got any more of that shit? So instantaneously, yes, sir. You know, you want to do some?
Yep.
You know, you want to test him, see if he's a cop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. You want some?
Yeah.
I pull one out. He sniffed that shit through one nostril. And he said, listen, you guys are with Keith? And I was like, yeah. He said, listen, we having a big party tonight. You guys want to come? And we was like, yeah. Where? He was like, at my club in the Palladium. And I was like, what? You own the Palladium? And that nigga was like, yeah. He said, listen, come with me to the bar. We went to the bar.
Yeah.
Nigga got on the phone. He was like, yo, don't fuck this up. Put Soul in LA on the guest list, VIP tickets, everything, whatever they need. All right? Don't fuck it up. And he hung up. He said, just be there. He said, be there at 8 o'clock tonight. You said, you're good. Yo, we went to this party. Everybody was in tuxedos and everything. And me and LA was in Adidas suits.
Holy shit.
So we fucking went in. And everybody's looking at us like, what these little niggas, think they going to dress like that.
Word.
With Adidas. Oh, son. When we told the motherfucking security, yo, so in LA, we on Steve's list. Them niggas rolled a red carpet. They gave me a deck. The drink tickets was a whole deck of cards. Damn. That meant, yo, VIP. Yo, I was handing out bottles of Moet like that shit was fucking. I went crazy. I was like, oh shit, we blew up with Rockstars. You know, that's what it was.
That's the juice he had back then.
But,
damn.
Yeah, but that life, you know, the nightlife got crazy hanging out with Keith.
Word.
And that life and keeping up with the graffiti, it took its toll on me. It took its toll on me with my family, mentally, physically, and everything. And the only way that I knew out, because I always told my mother, I want to be, you know, my mother used to tell me, what you want to be when you grow up? I said, I want to be three things. I want to be a graffiti writer, a DJ, and a Marine.
Wow.
You know? And I was I was 17. I already had graffiti and DJ locked in. You know? So I joined the Marines. Smoked a bag of dust. Walked right by it was me and EL3. We walked by the motherfucking recruiter. And I went in. I fucking took this first test. 2 days later, 3 days, I took the ASVAB. Next thing you know, I was fucking getting a physical. And, man, then after I got my physical, they gave me my date. I remember going to see the release of Wild Style in the theaters.
Yeah.
And 2 days later, I was in South Carolina. Like, what the fuck did I just do? I had 5 big niggas jumping on me. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
You know. But I was in the Marines, and had I not done that, I'd be history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What saved my life, man. You know.
I can totally relate, my brother.
Yeah, I know, bro. You know, you already know shit.
Yeah, man, I know, man. You know, we brothers for life, man.
Yep.
More ways than one, you know what I'm saying? And I love you for that always, man. You know?
Same here, bro. You know I love you, bro.
That's not for nothing, man. That's an amazing story. And now that you said that, I got even more respect for Keith for putting you on, for sharing the love, for sharing the wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, B.
That's crazy, bro. That's honestly.
That nigga really.
Word.
That nigga really fucking did some shit, man.
Word, because he didn't have to do that. Like, 7 stacks, bro.
That's when I said to myself,
yeah.
Yo, when I saw who he was.
Yeah.
And when I met him, how he was like, yo, you're so. He was bugging out, and I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. But then, as I was talking, I was talking to Kaz one day and everything, and he was like, yo, so the reason why, because I told him, why is everybody bugging out when they see me, man?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you're doing the right thing. That's why you doing your thing. So keep doing it. He said, you're doing your own thing. That. You know what I'm saying? That shit means a lot, bro.
Word.
You doing your own thing. You got niggas following your shit.
Yeah.
You know, so and Kaz, you know, Kaz always told me, he said, yo, I'm proud of you, man. You know, so, and then, you know, I was like, oh, shit. So then
and just to put this in perspective real quick, hey, you didn't even have social media to freaking make you that dude back then. You actually put in that footwork to make your props stand to get those props. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I saw you up, and I even and not for nothing. I told you this when we first met that when I checked into Camp Geiger, North Carolina, and I got into this was before, you know, cell phones and smartphones. We were still using calling cards to call back home. I got into a phone booth and looked up, and you had a tag in pencil in that freaking phone booth. And this was back in 1995, 10 years after you had freaking joined and got out. So that's crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I was doing in that phone booth? I was crying to my mother. You know, I ain't even gonna front. I'm like, Mom, what I did? You know, because that's what you did. Every time you talked to Mom, you broke down. You know, because when you woke up in the morning, you had to fucking eat nails and shit razor blades in that bitch.
Yep.
You know,
like, fuck did I do?
Yo, check this out. The craziest, the craziest fucking meeting. And I met fucking writers, man.
Word.
Like, forget about it. I bonded so many writers and all that. But yo, when one day I was on Delancey Street, and again, right place at the right time. I'm you know, I was a little slick motherfucker. Yeah. And so I took a tag on the fucking token booth door. And there's a dude standing right there, and I took the tag right in front of him. This nigga had a DA pushback, perfect and everything. I'm like, you know, he looked older and everything.
BVDs.
I took a tag, boom.
Yeah.
I took a tag on the nigga's token booth door. Nigga turns around, he said, yo, so, he yelled my name. So I panic. I'm getting ready to run up the steps. Nigga tells me, yo, it's me, OE. OE3.
Damn.
Yo, when I came down the steps, I was like, yo, if you I held my marker because he was on he had already paid his fare. I was outside. So I handed him the marker through the bars and asked him to take a tag. That nigga took a tag on the beam right there on the Delancey Street.
Damn.
That nigga did that wild E. And I said, get the fuck out of here. And he was like, yo, so I've been looking for you. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. I'm the one that's on your fucking dick right now, bro. No, I'm fucking sorry to say, bro, but you're fucking OE3. That nigga was like, yo, so we bombed, we walked on foot. We went, I took him to some racks on the Lower East Side. We racked up paint, and we wrote from Delancey Street all the way to Bushwick Avenue. Over the bridge and everything. We wrote everywhere.
Over the Willie B?
Like that.
Damn.
That's just too, man.
That
shit was the craziest shit. I was like, what?
That's a fucking dope
everybody got
story.
an idol, you know?
Yeah.
I was my motherfucking man right there. Damn. You know what it was? It was his bombing style.
Word.
You know, he had the same style like me. He had the streets in lock. He had trucks in lock.
Yeah.
You know, he had everything locked in Brooklyn.
Yeah. And that was,
you know, so when I took him bombing in the Lower East Side, he was like that. Yo, that shit was crazy though, man. Yo, you got to take me back, son.
That's a dope ass story though. Hell yeah, man. Big props to him, saying to OE3, TMD.
Yeah, yo,
legend,
OE, man. Word up. OE and P13, shit. P13 still out there shaking his leg.
Hell yeah.
You know,
he caught wreck recently. You know what I'm saying? In the subways, he was hitting it for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, damn. You know, P13 is he was hitting all the. You could tell it was new because he was hitting the fucking service changes. You know what I'm saying? And just recent shit. I was like, damn.
Oh man, they used to be ruthless, man. You know, those are the guys that set the bar for me. You understand?
Yeah, pioneers.
That's why every day you had to come. You had to get up. You had to get up early in the morning. The first thing you had to do was you had to find out how to put something in your belly.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
If there wasn't no food at home, you had to wait. You know what I'm saying? So boom, instantaneously, the first thing you did was go steal. So we would go steal. We would go steal 25 tuna fishes from the fucking supermarket, and you bring them to the bodega, and the bodega give you $1 each.
Sell them back to the bodega.
Then you eat.
That's what's
Yeah, then
up.
you eat a breakfast.
Yeah.
You buy yourself a nickel bag of weed.
Yeah.
You get your head right,
Mm-hmm.
and then by 9, 10 o'clock, Woolworth was open.
Mm-hmm.
They had Woolworth, fucking any hardware store. We used to walk in, and we had this dude that we got Big Rich, man. Rich, wherever you are, rock on.
Mm-hmm.
Rich TNS.
Mm.
That nigga was
Is
just a
that
fucking
Rich too or what?
Yeah, Rich too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was just he was just yo. I'm not even trying to gig on him or nothing.
Yeah.
He was just built like a gorilla, yo.
Mm.
He was built like, he was all ligaments, man. He was a scary dude, man. So, fucking Rich used to walk up to the manager and say, "Yo, you better just shut the fuck up and stand there and don't say shit." while 5 of us was over there racking, stealing every can of paint in that bitch. And then we would go to free lunch. We would go get free lunch.
Yeah.
With shopping bags of paint, we would go get free lunch at the high schools or the junior high schools.
Yeah.
We eat some sloppy Joe, fill our stomachs up, and we would go to City Hall. And there's some boom. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we in City Hall painting. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Bombing. And that was the daytime bomb.
Word.
Because then after that, you had to rack up again. And because the nighttime bombs, at night, that's when you hit the big time, when you go to Union Turnpike in Queens, you know, Van Sickling, or what's it, Van Sutton?
Yeah.
Something, no, Parsons and all that shit. That's where I met Say City and Parsons. Parsons Boulevard. I met Say City and Parsons. Yeah, that nigga was like, "Oh shit, so boy, he put me down with City." I was like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? But I never wrote it, but you know, big shout out to Say City, man. That's my brother.
Yeah, man. You had the fucking goddamn history fucking running into some royalty out there, man. That's pretty.
Yeah, man. And you know what I'm saying? But that shit was all. That's just the beautiful parts, man. You know, so many ugly parts, man. That you know.
Yeah. Nah, man. Like not for nothing, bro. It's really a privilege to have you on here, man. You understand? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, thank you, fellas.
No,
man.
no doubt, bro.
niggas,
You a legend, bro.
Yo, you peel my wig back, B.
Hell yeah, bro. You a legend, man. And not for nothing, man. You know, you mentioned a lot of people that they're not here no more. You know what I'm saying? So we can't even know about how they felt about it. So I think it's important to give people the flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? And big rest in peace to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? For your man Cass. You know, Keith is gone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, man.
Man. EL3, man. EL3.
Right. EL3, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? TNS, another legend, is the Wiz. I wonder how did you? So I was gonna ask you that too. Did you ever see Iz again after you was doing your thing, crushing it? Like you like?
Yeah.
And what was the conversation like after that? Yeah.
Check this shit out. I read the next time I ran into Iz.
Yeah.
I ran into him at the A yard in Euclid Avenue.
Okay.
And the A yard under the buildings, Linden Plaza or some shit.
Yeah.
Right there. Boom. One day I was with Joe 61 and Ink 76.
Ink 76, good dude. I know Ink too. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. And we, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to shout out Joe 61 and Iz.
Right.
And the 7DS crew, Little Star.
Right.
And Dust and BT and Crook and all them, because man, Brooklyn showed me so much love. You know that I was able to, you know, maneuver my way through, you know what I'm saying, without getting my ass beat all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's a reflection of how you move. You know what I'm saying? Like you were the one who earned that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and so I was with Ink and Joe.
Right.
And shit, and we're doing throw-ups. By this time, I graduated. I was doing throw-ups now.
Yeah.
You know, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. So we saw these two cats. We saw these two cats. It looked like they were painting.
Yeah.
But we didn't know. So Ink 76 and Sonic and Joe 61.
Bad Ink.
Them niggas, that's their yard. So they did some maneuver shit, and we went around and we came out behind them. And when we came out, he took Ink. I think it was Ink. Ink took a look, and he said, "Shh, no, that's Iz." And I was like, "Who is the Wiz?" So I was like, "Yeah, they just painted."
Yeah.
So Ink came out and said, "Yo, Iz, what up, yo?" Yo, I ran up to Iz and I said, yo, Iz, I made it. And Iz always looked at me and said, yo, oh shit. Yo, he started laughing and said, yo, Iz, I made it. I made it. Yo, and he was, he was, the look on his face was genuine, man. He was proud, man.
Oh man.
He was like, damn, this little motherfucker. Cause I was like a sand flea on his nuts, man. I was like, take me to the yard now. I want to go to the yards. Oh man, bro. Yeah, but God bless him, man. That motherfucker right there, P. Unmatched. You can't match that shit.
That dude was a monster, man. Rest in peace is the way. He did it all too. Like he bombed, he pieced, you know what I'm saying? But he bombed ruthlessly. Hell yeah.
And then not only that, he did it hundreds of thousands times over. You know? He just kept on and on and on. And I remember saying shit when is the Wiz stop?
Well, he even pieced until the mid '90s, right? He was doing piecing here and there. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, he was even when he started getting sick, he was out there.
Right. And you said you met him
doing his rounds and shit.
Right. You said you met him in mid '76 to 75, 76. So you were younger. When did Iz actually start? Would it be early '70s or?
It's gotta be probably 71. Wow. You know, like that.
Yeah.
You know, just Kaz, you know, when I met him, I think it was between 76 and 77.
Yeah.
These cats were already the fucking kings of swing.
Damn.
You know, so you know what I'm saying? It takes you 3-4 years to be a king like that. You know, of constant fucking going in and out and the supplies of paint.
Yeah.
These dudes' paint supply was endless. You know, it was endless. So you just basically, all they did was explore. They loved that shit. They used to hang out in the work bum rooms.
Yeah.
And all of that shit. And really, them niggas had shit in lock. Me, I was like, yo, bro. So you knew that if you was in the yard, same yard as the Wiz, you was good that night. You was good.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You was good with that shit. You know? But damn, man, you know, I just wish we could all be together still and laugh at all this bullshit. But you know, reality, man.
Word,
you know?
bro. I mean, but it's trust me, man. It's honestly, you know what I'm saying, a privilege to be sitting here listening to TNS history, you know, LES history. You know, we talking about Is the Wiz, P13, OE. You know, who was some of the other crews that you could say was putting in work around the same time? You know, as you know, you mentioned RTW as well. You know, what are some LES crews what are some LES crews that did their thing too?
LES crew, there was a crew. There was a crew. It's called Rockwell.
Okay.
RW.
Yeah.
It was Chino 3 was the pres, and Chino 2 was the vice pres.
Gotcha.
Them niggas had they had a gang of writers with them. They all had fucking nice bags. They had a dude that used to write God Over, Camaro, fucking Booney. You know, they had crazy names, man, but they all had hand styles, man. That's why I told you that it's very important, the hand styles.
Word.
They had the TWB, the Wild Boys.
Okay.
They were half gangsters, half graffiti writers.
Wow.
You had the Master Blasters in Smith, and from Smith Projects.
Yeah.
The Master Blasters was Weo, P.O., L7, Iz, Taz. You know, and that was basically it. I think that's the only really original Master Blasters I remember.
Word, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that Iz wasn't press.
But then,
you know what I'm saying?
But then also you had Lee. Lee was the top crew, hands down. At the time with the Fabulous Five.
Yeah, we spoke about Lee earlier the other day, right, D? Lee did his thing, man. Fucking overall. You know what I'm saying? Lee Quinones.
No, Lee.
Oh, Lee? Oh, yeah. He's like one of the best, man, ever.
Yeah, I think Lee's, I don't know, man. I fucking have to say like number one, yo.
Yeah,
you know, shit, man.
I don't think anybody would debate you on that one, man. Lee is all around.
How you pull 10 whole cars? You know? You know, it's crazy, B. You fucking kidding me, B? You know, I remember, yo, check this out. You want a quick one?
Yeah, sure.
How I met Lee? Yo, check this out. There was I used to fly pigeons, right?
Yeah.
So fucking one day, right? I go to the pigeon store to buy seeds for my pigeons and everything.
Yeah.
And I used to always walk in, every time I walked into this fucking pet shop, I looked at the fish tank, and I don't know if you remember, but when you go into a fish store and you look at the fish tank, they always with a marker, they write the type of fish that's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Right?
an orange and
Yo,
blue.
check
and
this
shit.
shit out.
Yeah.
In this pet shop, all the fish tanks had that shit. But yo, it was the sickest hairstyle that I ever saw. I was like, they thought I was looking at the fish tank.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the fucking the tag, how we used to write the name. Yeah, I used to just stare at that shit.
Yeah.
So one day,
Yeah.
I asked John. His name was John,
Mm-hmm.
the owner. I said, John, who writes that? You write that?
Yeah.
You write like that? And he said, no, that's Lee right there. He writes that. And then Lee was fixing a mini bike.
Mm-hmm.
Lee, and that's how I met Lee. Lee was like, what's up, shorty? And I was like, oh, shit, man. You're fucking Lee? And he was like, yeah, you right? I said, yeah, I write SOE TNS. He's like, all right, do your thing, little man. All right. I was like, oh, thank you. Nice to meet you, Lee.
Oh,
and I walked out like, oh, shit, I just met Clark Gable. You know, I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's how old were you? How old were you at that time, and how old was he?
Oh man, I was flying pigeons. I was flying pigeons from the roof.
Yeah.
Not from the roof, from my house, from my apartment.
Yeah.
From my room. So that had to be again 78-ish. You know, 78, 79. Yeah. In the middle, that nigga blasting off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I used to see him all the time. I said, hey, yo, what's up, Lee? And he used to, you know, hey, so he remembers because Lee's like that. You meet Lee, and you see him 10 years later, he remember your name.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that was the Lee shit right there. I was like, that's it. After that, it was the, you know, the 80s came around. And when the 80s came from 80 until the end of 82, from 79 to 82, it was balls to the walls. Fuck it. anything. We rode on bums in the street. We could tag on their coats, anything. We didn't give a fuck. You know,
shit.
And you know who I had the fucking also had a chance meeting? I was with Finn. And I'm gonna tell you this one. This is one of the last ones I got. I gotta leave you with this one, boy. Yo, we fucking we went. It was me, Den, and my partner, Finn 56.
Okay.
Finn 56. Finn 56 was this kid from my block, Trevor. This nigga was nice with his tag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. So I, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even. You know what I'm saying? I'm humble enough to tell you, B. You know, I'm a student from a lot of fucking heavy duty cats, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a student. You know, so one day we came across some money, so we decided, yo, we bought some weed and we go to 40 Deuce, right?
Yeah.
We fucked up. We went into the porno shit. You know, we did whatever we did.
Yeah.
You know, because we were still young. We still wasn't even getting pussy yet. You know, so fucking yo, we get off the train. We come from 40 Deuce. We get off the train to the Lancey Street.
Yeah.
And when we coming up the stair on the F train, when you coming up, you come up, you run into the J train right there. Yo, right there was, like this. I caught Prey scratching right into the fucking bowl.
Oh shit!
Prey.
Damn.
And yo, we chased. Yo, that bitch. We didn't chase her. We followed her. I was going, yo, Prey, come here.
Where?
Let me feel like she was a writer.
Oh shit!
She was some old lady, gray hair, the whole shit. Like a fucking. She had a black handkerchief, and what she would do was she would block herself with a newspaper.
Yeah.
And then what I was trying to see, I wanted to see what she was using.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She was using, but I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't fucking, because her shit was everywhere. It was pray and worship God, both of them.
Wow.
You know? And but yo, at least I could go to my grave saying, fuck, I met one of the most elusive ones.
Hell yeah.
If not the most elusive.
Damn.
You know?
I don't even think I ever heard of anybody saying they met her before. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, and that bitch went up the stairs. She crossed the street of the Lancey. She was like, you know, and And you know, say back then, you know, you had to back up a little because
right.
And that if you know, if that white lady yells help, you already know we fucked. You know, so we left it like that. And me and Sin 56 was like, yo, we just met Prey. We was going, yo, we met Prey.
Damn.
And I was like, oh shit, we just met Prey. You know, and I'm good. There's been I've heard people stories that they've met her and when they describe her, I'm like, yeah, that nigga met Prey.
Word, yeah. What you said is very specific, exactly.
Yeah, because you know, like you guys got this podcast, and that's a beautiful thing that you could just get on and express yourself, everything.
Word.
Then you got those 1%ers that you know what I'm saying? They take your shit and they inject themselves into your story.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
not over here. You ain't gonna have that problem.
Nah, you know how we are with the fucking vultures.
Yep.
First off, we got too much respect for you. First off. Secondly, the way I feel about this, and I talked to Heck about this before.
Yeah.
And you being prior military, me as well. I treat graffiti like serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see a need to lie about something. You know what I'm saying? Just tell the truth as it is. Like, if you didn't really get it in, you really didn't get it in.
Right.
Yo, you can't hide from that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide from that. You know? But I think if you're going to bullshit your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, backdate your years of how when you started.
Yeah.
Or, you know, throw a cruise you ain't really down with, or freaking damn say you did more than you really did, especially now with social media and history getting so far out there, people lying. I think how do the fuck stolen valor, bro? How do they get so famous, man? It's like stolen valor, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what? You hit in the head. Stolen valor, bro.
You lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you wasn't there, you wasn't there. Just say it. You wasn't there. I mean,
you ain't got no Purple Heart like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to earn your stripes, man. You're bullshitting and using social media to your advantage to make your own history up. That's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. You know, but
fuck out of it.
We would never do that, man. We're trying to preserve history, and that's about it. Get it out there so these younger cats can, hear from the horse's mouth, and that's why we called on you to get your perspective from your time period, where you're from.
No doubt,
some of your stories. And I'm sure you got so many more stories.
Oh man, we would like my girl. I drive my girl crazy.
We would like to invite you back another time too.
Yeah.
Sometime in the near future to continue with some more stories. And chime in.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I got jokes, B. I got jokes. We can talk about raids and all that shit.
Yeah, trust me. So like D and I, we talk all the time, man. And the whole point of this, bro, is really to keep the culture alive, to talk about how it really fucking was. You know what I'm saying? The stories you mentioned, and we talking 43 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 1976 was 43 years ago. And right now they cleaning shit, they cleaning tunnels, and a lot of that history is being erased, and the whole point is to keep that shit alive. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the people who mattered and talk to the people who were really there. You know what I mean? Your story is one that goes down. I'm sure there's a lot of people who met you who felt the way you felt when you met Iz. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that, bro.
One quick one. So Rich, before we cut loose and whatnot, I wanted to hear from you. Like, what was it like after you joined the military? Like, what'd you do to get your fix as far as graffiti went? Like, how did you get around that? Because back in the '80s, it was mad crazy in the Marine Corps. With racism and everything else, and they wasn't ready for no graffiti mess. Like, what was that like? Like, how did you curb that animal inside you that wanted to go ham when you were stationed down in North Carolina in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere?
A Puerto Rican Puerto Rican like me in the middle of North Carolina and shit. So how did it feel coming from LES?
What did you do to fill that? What did you do to fill that void while you was in service?
Well,
thank you for your service, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, yes, thank you for your service, man. It's a lot of years in the service, brother. Thank you.
but get into your question. It was simple.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to boot camp, the day before I graduated from boot camp, and I was dying to come home and see the fellas, EL and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The day before I graduated boot camp, EL3 passed away.
Oh shit!
You know, he passed away in the subway tunnel.
Damn.
And it just that shit when I remember walking into the funeral home and just seeing his name on the register and just turning around and walking away because I couldn't even take it. That was my brother.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up with 3 sisters. I got no brothers. All I did my whole life was protect my sisters. You know, and this crazy motherfucker EL, he just took me under the wing and treated me like, you know, he felt like my big brother. Right. That's why SOE to me is always going to be Son of Everlast. You know, because you know what I'm saying. He EL stands for Everlast, and I'm his son. You know what I'm saying? People, always, you know what I'm saying? That nigga taught me shit. He took me under the wing. Yeah. And he taught me well. And the last words that he told me when I went to boot camp was, "So take TNS to the fucking top." And I said, "I got you." We saluted each other, and I left, and I never saw him again. So then, what happened was, I went to the Marines, and it was easy not to write because I was so depressed. Yeah, that writing reminded me of EL, and I just didn't. You know, it was just easy to put it down. Yeah, you know, it was easy to put. I was in the Marines, so I knew I was in a situation where I had to grow up immediately. I had to be a man. Because I was going through military schools, combat training schools. Yeah. I started to notice the severity of the situation that I could be placed in at any moment. You know, in this world. You know, I realized, oh shit, I'm a Marine, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I was a grunt 0311, so I was a point man, so I was first in, last out. You know, so what happened was, when I got out, when I completed my time, was like early '87. I came out. So by the time I shook all the shell shock bullshit from Beirut, you know, you know, the years were passing me by, man, and the years were passing me by, and I was staying in touch with the culture through DJing and everything, but one day I met with this one particular kid that's also from the Lower East Side. He's like Vifa. So when I met Vifa, I met Vifa in 1993.
83 or 93?
It just so happens.
93.
It just so happens that we had a mutual friend. And our friend Chris told me, you know, we were gonna go do illegal runs uptown in Broadway, Dominicans. Yeah. And boom, so Vifa was the chauffeur. So I'm sitting in the back seat. So when my man goes into the building to do his thing, I'm sitting in the truck in the car with Vifa. Yeah. And I'm like, and he asks me, he says, "Yo," he's asking me questions and shit, and like, yo, you don't bomb anymore and all this shit. And I was like, yo, what you write? Yeah. So he said Vifa. When he said Vifa, I was like, oh shit. So I started hanging out with this cat. And little by little, I took a tag on the street. Yeah. He passed me the can. So he kind of lit the fire.
Brought you back.
He brought me back. So I was like, yo. So I said, Vifa, let's rip this fucking town a new ass. Yeah. And we just we started going stealing paint from Long Island, Pergamon, Home Depot. We was walking out of shit with shopping carts full of shit and filling the trunk up. And we was just bombing, but we bombed everything. So I did that shit for a little while. But, you know, people get famous. And people, you know. Yeah. So you gotta, you know, sometimes they get, you know, you gotta, you know, boom, you send them away, you know, like yo, you know, I cleaned up his bombing style and I sent him away, and I'm proud of him, you know, I'm proud of him and shit, you know, he's one of my, you know what I'm saying, he's one of, you know what I'm saying, because I always, you know, all my partners have always prospered, LA prospered, You know, everybody. I put all my partners in positions to prosper. I introduce them to. I bridge the gap for them.
Word.
You know.
Right.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. But you know now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had the tragedy of losing my parents and everything. So I'm living in the mountains right now, but it's okay. The old man still got something in the trunk. You know?
Hell yeah, bro. Rest in peace, man. And big shout out to your man, Everlast 3, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Rest
Thank
in
you,
peace,
brother. Thank you, my brother.
No, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's been more than a pleasure having you. Like D said, man, we definitely gotta have you back on the show, cause you got a lot to say. You got some really good history, man. You was around for it all. You know what I'm saying? D, what else you want to tell?
Yo, my nigga, look.
Big
my nigga, if we got if whatever you need TNS to do, I got you.
You got it, bro.
You know, I got you. You know that you know, say you with Doom. That Doom's my nigga.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. These days, I don't call too many people my nigga. You know what I'm saying. I don't call them like, you know what I'm saying.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
So I appreciate the love, though, my brother.
Always, bro.
Yo, you right?
Well, I used to mess around here and there. I won't say enough to write, but it was just HECK, which is my name, Heck. So it wasn't much. It was just local. I'm from Bushwick, by the way. So I grew up in Bushwick.
Oh shit, Bushwick.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Where OE's from.
Exactly.
That's where OE's from.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I knew PG3, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, PG.
Yeah,
PG
man.
was my nigga.
Yeah, bro. TPA crew, man. Rest in peace. Popular George.
Yo, my nigga. Yo, I'm gonna put you on blast right on in the air.
Yeah,
yo, rock TNS, bro.
Oh, you the man, bro.
Yeah, I dig you, bro. I like your energy, bro.
Trust me, bro. I truly appreciate it. It's an honor, bro. It's
welcome aboard. Right on the air, bro. You got the cherry.
We out here, baby. HD. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all so like dead ass. It's been an honor, bro. Like, you know, you don't understand. You don't understand how much I appreciate this, how much, you know, Duel appreciates it. I know it's late, yo. For those that don't know, it's like 12 in the morning right now. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We coming into Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Big So definitely wanted to.
But that's what TNS is. We the night stalkers.
The night stalkers up in this motherfucker. I appreciate it, bro. Yo, we definitely gonna kick it again.
My brothers, all right?
Of course, bro. We definitely gonna kick it. So, what else you want to say, D, before we head out?
I'm gonna get you soon, all right? Yes, sir. You guys have a good one, man. Thank you, brothers.
You too, Papa. Have a good night, bro.
All right, my man. Peace, my brothers. All right.
Peace and love, baby.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right. Peace.
Peace, man.
There you have it. The words of wisdom from SOE, DJ SO TNS himself.
Hell yeah, bro. Yo, how was that, man? That was dope, bro. Like, no, I mean, we still live right now. We still live, by the way, so don't say nothing crazy. That shit was dope.
All right.
That shit was dope, you know what I'm saying?
That was nice, man. Yo, of course, man. You know, it's always nice to have a guest come on, you know what I'm saying, that's got something, real stories, you know,
right.
Has a totally different perspective, you know, and then on top of that, you know, did his thing, you know, when it was when you had to really earn your stripes. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice to hear that stuff. It's genuine. It's real. You know, and I've known So for quite some time now, and you know, and the guy's a freaking gem of a human being, man. He's great, man. He's awesome.
Hell yeah,
you know,
man.
And if he says you're his friend, man,
he means
100% with you, man. Loyal all the way.
I could tell,
you know,
man.
He
sounded super genuine. You know, everything he mentioned, you know what I'm saying, about the people that he met, man. I mean, I know he was there, you know what I'm saying? So it was some really dope perspectives, you know what I'm saying? So thank you again, guys, for listening. You know what I'm saying? It's another exclusive brought to you by the HD Entertainment Network. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep doing it, keep bringing people that matter, that are relevant, and that love the culture. Right, D?
Yo, tune in next time and save that freaking channel on your phone or whatever electronic device, because we coming at you every day, all day,
with some fly stuff. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, we gonna keep
All right,
doing
until
it.
next time, man. Thank you for checking us.
Graffstars.
Peace.